dreams between the lines, where memories bleed like fractured wine. I built a cage from whispered prayers, locked in time, caught unawares. Every step I take feels twice as long, walking through a hollow soul. I can't let go, though the night's grown cold, holding on to pieces that won't unfold. You're the shadow that won't leave my side, a flicker of love I can't deny. In the dark, you're my aching truth, lost in the echo of missing you. Your name's a flame that burns unseen, in every place that's been between. I chase the wind but it slips away, like a prayer I can't quite say. Time's a thief with a bitter smile, stealing moments mile by mile. Yet here I stand, caught in the pain, waiting for you in the rain. I can't let go, though the night's grown cold, holding on to pieces that won't unfold. You're the shadow that won't leave my side, a flicker of love I can't deny. In the dark, you're my aching truth, lost in the echo of missing you. I can't let go, though the world's moved on, still haunted by the ghost of our song. You're the shadow that won't let me be, the silent scream inside of me. In the dark, you're my only light. I'm lost forever, not ready to fight. Shadows in the light, forever mine tonight. I found your jacket in the backseat, dust still smells like smoke, still stitched with trust. Your last words hang like fog on glass, unspoken truths from a fading past. The clock don't tick the same no more, time cracked wide when you closed that door. You left too fast, the world too still, and I'm here screaming what I never will. I never got to say goodbye, didn't hold your hand through the falling sky. Now the night sings in your place, and I reach for air where I saw your face. No candle burned, no prayer was said, just silence loud as the words unsaid. You slipped through the cracks of time, and I'm left behind without goodbye. You called last night, I missed the ring, too busy chasing nothing and everything. I swore I'd call you back today, but today turned black and slipped away. Your shadow walks the kitchen floor, a memory etched into the drawer. I play your voice just to feel the ache, each whisper a line my heart can't fake. I never got to say goodbye, didn't hold your hand through the falling sky. Now the stars blink like sorry eyes, and I curse the blue when mornings rise. No candle burned, no prayer was said, just echo nights I drown in cigarettes. If time's a thief, then fate's a lie. You weren't supposed to say goodbye. I never got to say goodbye. The truth's still bleeding from my eye. Now all I have are songs and scars, and your name written on the stars. No candle burn, no hand to hold, just one more story left untold. You slipped through the cracks of time, and I'm still here, whispering goodbye. Too late to speak, too loud to cry. Caught beneath the sky that's heavy with your name, every breath a tether, every thought a flame. I walk the edge where shadows bleed to gray, lost inside the silence where you slipped away. Your ghost still lingers like a faded tattoo, etched on the corners of a heart I never knew. I reach through darkness, hands that only find the echoes of a love that's left me behind. I'm shackled to the longing, trapped inside the ache, drowning in the quiet that your absence makes. Every heartbeat's hostage, every sigh's a crime, bound by the chains of time. No release from the yearning, no shelter in the night. A prisoner of shadows, waiting for your light. I trace the wounds that never learned to heal, haunted by the weight of things I can't unfeel. The clock keeps ticking but the hours stall, caught in the gravity of your silent call. Words like ashes fall between my hands, promises broken on forgotten sand. Still I'm tethered to the dream we left undone, a restless soul beneath the setting sun. I'm shackled to the longing, trapped inside the ache, drowning in the quiet that your absence made. Every heartbeat's hostage, every sigh's a crime, bound by the chains of time. No release from the yearning, no shelter in the night. A prisoner of shadows, waiting for your thunder behind closed doors, a secret fire the world ignored. Eyes met like promises too loud to keep, but but we buried our truth too deep. You held my hand in rooms of strangers. Every glance was laced with danger. We spoke in touches, not in names. Now silence is what still remains, and every word we didn't say still echoes in the break of day. This is the song we never sang, a love that lived without a name. The shadow behind every smile, the aching pause that stretched a mile. We dance where no one ever sees. Now I bleed you quietly. I see your face in backseat glass. In reflections time can't pass. The world kept spinning on its lie, while we were just a hush gone by. I still hear your voice in dreams, softest thread between the seams. But daylight steals what dark allows. I miss a love we never vowed. We wrote our truth in phantom ink, washed away before we could think. This is the flame that couldn't burn, a tide that rolls with no return. The echo in my chest still sways of words we weren't allowed to say. We held forever silently. Now I wear you invisibly. A rhyme erased before its line. This is the silence shaped like you, the truth the daylight never knew. A kiss that dared not touch the air, a wound I loved too raw to share. We were never meant to be seen, but we lived in every in-between. Now I walk through every crowd, still hearing us, not aloud. Dusty pages turned by weary hands, stories inked in shifting sands. A tale half whispered in the fading light, promises broken like glass in the night. We carved our names in the bark of time, the words dissolved, lost their rhyme. A fragile thread that frayed too soon, caught in the shadow of a restless moon. This unfinished tale keeps burning inside, a ghost that lingers when the world's gone blind. We chased the dawn, but fell to the past. Love like a shadow that couldn't last, and I'm still holding on to what never was. A story suspended between hope and loss. Echoes haunt the corners of my mind, silent screams that won't unwind. You left the ink dry on an empty page, trapped between fury and fading rage. If we're just fragments of what could have been, why does the pain feel like a win? A shattered mirror reflecting us, pieces scattered in the dark. someday the pages will turn, lessons learned from the scars that burn. But until then I'll walk through the flame with your whispered name, still calling my name. It's all I own, a heart half-healed, a soul alone. We built a dream just to watch it fall, a silent echo down a forgotten hall. Still holding on to what never was, our story, an endless cause, an unfinished tale, lost between love and loss. Dust on my boots, the sky's a fading scar, tracing constellations of where we once are. Every mile of memory carved deep in the grain, but these roads unravel, calling out in vain. I chase the ghost of a place I can't find, lost in the echoes, lost in my mind. On this journey without a home, drifting through shadows all alone. No compass, no stars to guide me through, just the ache of a heart that never knew where to turn when the path's undone. A wandering soul but nowhere to run. Faces blur like smoke in the wind's embrace, fingers grasp at moments time won't replace. Silent prayers on highways stripped bare, hoping for a sign, but no one's there. I chase the ghost of a place I can't find, lost in the echoes, lost in my mind. On this journey the dust, a love that lived between the lines, too loud for truth, too lost for time. Your eyes held words you'd never say, mine held storms I locked away. We kissed behind the curtain's fold, where whispers dead but truth grew cold. We were fire without a flame, a song too raw to take the blame. This is the story we couldn't speak, buried in glance, trembling and weak. We danced like thunder in a cage, two hearts that burned but feared the stage. No ink, no page, just haunted air, but love still lingers won't teach. I held your hand but not your name, and you wore guilt like velvet shame. We built a home in stolen hours, grew roses deep in wilting towers. But love like that can't find the day, it dies where light gets in the way. The world was blind to what we knew, but even silence can't feel true. This is the story we couldn't speak, choked in the throat of the hearts we keep. A tale written in blinking eyes and buried under midnight skies. No oath, no ring, no final bow, just what we were and can be now. We were verses made of glass, too fragile for a world too fast. But I still hear you in the rain, in every note, in every strain. This is the story we couldn't speak, but I still sing it when I'm weak. You're the ache behind each rhyme, the reason I still curse the time. No one will know what we became, but I still burn inside your name. A silent song, a love unshown, but some truths bloom when left alone. We trace the skyline with fingertips, drunk on the blush of moonlit sips. Your hand was fire, mine was faith. We danced where silence dared not wait, but seasons bend and time betrays. What bloomed in gold now drifts in grace. Traces through the heart still lay, every vow, every breath we take. I wore your name like holy thread, even when love turned quiet and bled. by flame. I begged the dusk to make you stay, but dawn has its own cruel way. Traces through the heart still lay, echoes no shadow can remake. You were a fire I couldn't tame. Now only embers mouth your name. Between each beat I still confess I loved you more in brokenness. Traces through the heart remain, etched in joy, carved in pain. Though you're lost to the wind's decree, the road still bears your ghost in me. Traces through the heart. I found your smile in a photograph, torn at the edge like the dreams we had. We danced too slow for a world too fast, and love too deep for the moment to last. We were the spark in a pouring rain, two matches lit but struck in vain. Right hearts, wrong clocks, forever's echo in a ticking box. We were fire, we were fate, but we arrived too late. You were the song I never learned to sing. I was the wind that missed your wing. We were perfect in a crooked rhyme, but baby, we were love just out of time. You spoke of futures I still dream in, but morning came and stole the feeling. The bed was warm but so alone. Your voice still lingers in the dial tone. Every street I walk recalls your face. Every silence holds your trace. But time, cruel, relentless thief, took you away with no belief. We were fire, we were fate, but we arrived too late. You were the verse my soul composed, but life turned pages we never chose. We were thunder in a sunlit sky, but baby, we were love just out of time. We were love just out of time. I still talk to stars like you're listening. Tell the night what the day keeps missing. If hearts had calendars, we might have stayed, but fate drew borders we couldn't trade. We were fire, we were fate, but but the hour's always too late. You were the light I never held. I was the truth you never spelled. We were flawless in a shattered rhyme, but baby, we were love just out of time. Just out of time. Your skin still fits like yesterday's sky, but your eyes look through me when I lie. We breathe the same air, sleep the same bed, but silence screams louder than the words we never said. I trace the outlines of a love grown thin, like drawing veins on a paper thin skin. Your hands don't shake when they touch my spine. You hold me like someone that isn't mine. I'm a stranger in your arms tonight, familiar shape lost in borrowed light. You kiss me like a prayer gone dry, a ritual we do but don't know why. Tell me, baby, when did we lose the flame? I'm lying next to you, but not the same. Used to laugh through midnight storms. Now we talk like weather, dry and warm. You hold my hand like it's a chore, and I still ache for the way it was before. The mirror shows a face you used to crave. Now I'm a name you pretend to save. We're ghosts rehearsing the old refrain, sleeping close but miles away. I'm a stranger in your arms tonight, wrapped in the echo of faded delight. You say I love you through gritted grace, but there's a shadow living in your face. Tell me, darling, when did your heart refrain? You hold me close, but I feel the change. Trace stars on my back, now it's just cold space. I'm a stranger in your arms tonight. No map leads home from this quiet fight. Your touch is there, but your soul is gone, and I keep hoping I'm wrong. But I'm fading in your fading charm, still a stranger in your arms. Still a stranger in your your scarf on the yellow line, when caught the threads like a last goodbye. Footprints fading in dust and rain. Your shadow lingers but won't explain. The motel key's still in my coat. Room 17 where silence rode. The things we swore we'd never say. now echoes howl where you walked away. Love scattered on the road we took, left behind like a torn out book. Each mile bleeds the truth we hid, hearts like glass where fate once slid. I chased your voice through midnight smoke, but it faded fast and finally broke. We wrote a song, then let it corrode, and now it's love scattered on the road. Lipstick stained my cigarette pack, still smells like June, still pulls me back. I sleep in shirts that still feel warm, but ghosts don't hold through thunderstorm. I pass the diner we used to haunt, the waitress still asks what you want. I smile like liars do with grace, then crumble slow in your empty place. Love scattered on the road we took, left behind like a torn out book. Each mile bleeds the truth we hid, hearts like glass where fate once slid. I chased your voice through midnight smoke, but it faded fast and finally broke. We wrote a song, then let it corrode, now it's love scattered on the road. Still bleeding through these worn out prose. Still chasing love scattered on the road. I'm still chasing love, still chasing love, scattered on the road. I found your voice in the crack of dawn, lurking between the still and the gone. Your shadows curled in my favorite chair, but your warmth's no longer there. I lit a candle for the years we lost, watched the flame blink through the frost. Love once bloomed where silence grows, now the wind hums when no one knows. And I was the verse you never sang, a name erased when the church bells rang. You kissed me like the world might end, but left before the light could bend. I'm standing in the echo of a long forgotten love. We carved our names on the window pane, but time rained down and blurred the frame. Your promise slipped beneath the door, left like smoke through a broken floor. I held on tight to a dream undone, but stars don't stay when the night won't come. I sleep beside your memory's trace, cold as the moon on a stranger's face. unforgotten love. Your name across the sky, but it faded with the morning cry. I was the verse you never sang, a name erased in the pouring rain. You held me once, then walked beyond, like a ghost with a borrowed song. Now I walk with what I dreamed of, the ghost of our forgotten love. Our forgotten love. Caught in the same old shadow, dancing circles on broken ground. Your silence speaks louder than thunder, echoes where my hope's not found. Fingers trace the scars we hide in the dark, the past still breathes. Every word left unsaid between us, a ghost that never leaves. Trapped in the same shade of pain, where love and sorrow both remain. Falling deeper in a hollow flame, we're prisoners of the past, lost in the same. I reach for light behind your eyes, but find the storm I can't outrun. Caught in a web of broken promises, a battle lost but never done. The clock ticks slow on this heartbreak. Time's a thief that steals our truth, yet here we stand, unspoken captives of a love that won't move. Trapped in the same shade of pain, where love and sorrow both remain. Falling deeper in a hollow flame, we're prisoners of the past, lost in the same. she kept locked tight. He swore on winds and rings, then vanished in the smoke of night. His voice was velvet rust, his kiss was borrowed fire, but now her name is dust in the mouth of a lie. She built a chapel on his word, hung hope like stained glass in the dirt. He said forever, then disappeared. Now she prays to silence, prays through tears. She burned too bright for hands that cold. Now all that's left is faith grown old. She trusted him like stars the sky, but not every dawn was born to rise. She folded notes inside her spine, carried dreams he left behind, wore love like war paint down her chest, but mercy never wrote the rest. She danced alone beneath the light, her laughter cracked, no one asked why. She built a chapel on his word, hung hope like stained glass in the dirt. He said forever, then disappeared. Now she prays to silence, prays through tears. She gave her gold to hands of clay and watched her soul just slip away. She trusted him like stars the sky, but some stars burn just to say goodbye. Till her fingers hurt. Now every flame's a bitter hymn to all the trust she gave to him. She stood too close to someone blind. Now love means learning not to cry. She trusted him like stars the sky and cursed the truth beneath his lie. Not every love is built to last. Some just leave ashes in the past. I stood behind your laughter's glow, a shadow where the brave don't go. You look through me like morning glass, so close but always letting me pass. I memorized the way you breathe, each word you spoke a falling leaf. I held your name like sacred dust, too tender for a world unjust. And every time you touched his hand, I built my silence like a dam. 'Cause I loved you quietly in corners where you couldn't see. No billboards, no parade, just prayers that never made the blade. I held my heart behind my tongue and kissed your shadow when days were done. Told me dreams you couldn't chase, I carved them deep into my grace. You cried and I just wore your pain like rain that knows it can't explain. I sang to walls and hollow halls, wrote songs you'll never hear at all. You smiled and said I was your light, a secret carved in dust and bone, a song that's meant to die alone. You never know what you have been, the war I lost without a sin. I loved you like the stars love dark, silently and from afar. Trace the edges of your ghost, fingers cold but I hold on close. Every promise, every lie, carved in time beneath my sky. Screaming silence, walls don't hear, lost in echoes of what was near. I can't let go though you've gone away. The shadow's grip won't fade away, haunted by the love I knew, drowning in the loss of you. This heart's a prisoner, bound in chains, caught between the joy and pain. Call a bittersweet pain. I walk the line of wrong and right, chasing dawn through endless night. The past won't break, the past won't heal, a wound too deep to ever feel. I can't let go though you've gone away. A shadow's grip won't fade away, haunted by the love I knew, drowning in the loss of you. This heart's a prisoner, bound in chains, caught between the joy and pain. A shadow's grip won't fade away, haunted by the love I knew, drowning in the loss of you. This heart's a prisoner, bound in chains, forever caught in love and pain. Still holding on. We carved our names on midnight's fragile glass, whispered secrets fading in the morrow's pass. The fire that burned now dims to embers glare, a silent vow caught in the hollow air. I reach through shadows where your ghost remains, tracing echoes of our bittersweet refrains. Love turned to prayer beneath the waning light, a quiet hope to guard you through the night. Though you're gone, I speak your name in silent air. A sacred wish, love transformed to prayer. The words we never said lie buried deep beneath the tides of time, they softly weep. I hold the space where your heart used to be, a sacred shrine of what was meant to be. I reach through shadows where your ghost remains, tracing echoes of our bittersweet refrains. Love turned to prayer beneath the waning light, a quiet hope to guide you through the night. Though you're gone, I speak your name in silent air. A sacred wish, a love transformed to prayer. Love turned to prayer beneath the waning light, a quiet hope to guide you through the night. Though you're gone, I speak your name in silent air. A sacred wish, a love transformed to prayer.
You wore a smile like a loaded gun, promised forever in the setting sun. Your kisses were fire, your touch was rain, but every embrace whispered quiet pain. We danced through glass with bare blind feet, each step closer to our defeat. I traded my soul for your soft deceit. Now I'm buried beneath our crimson sheets. It was love that burned the sky, lit the stars just to watch them die. You held me close, then let me fall, built me up just to break it all. Your name still carved in every scar, a beautiful curse, a dying star. I called it heaven, now I know why. It was love that burned the sky. Spoke of dreams with poison lips, led me down with phantom scripts. I kissed the blade that wore your name and smiled while drowning in your flame. The mirror shows a man I fear, eyes full of ash, a hollow sear. I gave you all, then disappeared in the echo of what I once held dear. It was love that burned the sky, lit the stars just to watch them die. You held me close, then let me fall. Build me up just to break it all. Your name's still carved in every scar, a beautiful curse, a dying star. I called it heaven, now I know why. It was love that burned the sky. From the way you kissed, that angels don't fall quite like this. The flames were bright, the end was near. You whispered stay while you disappeared. It was love that burned the sky, and I watched it blaze asking why. You fed me hope then turned away, left my soul in disarray. Your ghost still dances in my flame, calling madness by your name. I built my world and watched it die. It was love that burned the sky. I was the fire, but you were the match.
Beneath the weight of stone, two souls tethered but forever alone. Fate's cold fingers twist the fragile thread, leaving words unspoken hanging like lead. This love's a prisoner in a cage of skies, yearning for daylight but doomed to story never fully told. We dance on edges that fate won't bend, a chapter lost we can't defend. Fate's cold fingers twist the fragile thread, leaving words unspoken hanging like lead. This love's a prisoner in a cage of skies, yearning for daylight but doomed to disguise, torn apart by The chair still leans like it knew your shape. Coffee stains where your lips would wait. This house is filled with your ghost and dust, and I talk to echoes I still trust. Every hallway holds a breath I can't reclaim. Even light feels like it forgot my name. Everything feels foreign now, like I woke up in someone else's vow. Your laughter's gone, but it still surrounds. In every silence, in every sound, I'm a stranger to my own sky since you said goodbye. Lights flicker like they miss your hand, and I walk through dreams I can't withstand. The mirror blinks but won't reflect a face that time chose to forget. Every morning plays a cruel charade. I dress my grief and call it brave. Everything feels foreign now, even my breath, don't know how. I whisper your name in rooms you've never seen, haunted by love and the might have beens. I'm a stranger to my own sky since you said goodbye. I sleep in corners we never claimed, wearing the shadow of your name. I'm a stranger to my own sky, still asking why, since you said goodbye. Since you said goodbye. Since you said goodbye. Your shadow on the wall. The air's still warm, but the silence took it all. Your coffee mug untouched, still half full, but your smile had vanished like a ghost that never called. You left no letter, not even a scream, just a hollow in the space where we used to dream. No slam door, no angry goodbye, just the whisper of your scent as it passed me by. You left me here, stranded in your trace. No reason, no warning, not even your face. Was I too much or just not enough? Did I love to sighs. I scream your name into these broken nights, but silence always wins those fights. I retrace every word, every breath you took. I'm drowning in pages from an unwritten book. If love was real, it wouldn't fade like this. It wouldn't vanish in the absence of a kiss. You left me here, stranded in your trace. No reason, no warning, not even your face. Was I too much or just not enough? Did I love too gently or not hard enough? Tell me, how do you run from a heart that still cries when you're gone without a why? Or just not enough? Did I love too gently or not hard enough? Tell me, how do you run from a heart that still cries when you're gone without a why? There's dust on your letter, still folded in time. Like a prayer I forgot how to write. I sleep on the edge of the words you once said, haunted by echoes that won't leave my head. Your shadow still leans on the door every night, like it's waiting for morning to set it right. But dawn never comes in this part of my mind, just the whisper of what we left behind. I'm trapped in the memory, locked in your flame, calling your name in a house with no name. The mirror still shows us, but only the lie. A moment too perfect to ever survive. These walls are made of yesterday's skin, and I can't break out, though I've tried to begin. Your perfume still lives in the cracks of the floor, where we dance like fools, asking fate for more. I keep replaying the song that we claimed, each note a confession, each silence a flame. There's a picture that hangs like a crime on the wall, right back in, and I'm still trapped in the memory. Beneath the skin, a shadow crawls, a silent scream inside these walls. Fragments sharp like winter's bite. In the quiet, there's no light. I trace the scars that never fade, echoes of the promises we made. Time's a thief with crooked hands, leaving wounds that never mend. This heart, it bleeds in endless night, chasing dawn that hides from sight. A hollow chamber lost and cold, where love once lived, now tales untold. No bandage can this soul conceal the ache of a heart that won't heal. Words like ash fall from my lips, fading ghosts of fragile scripts. I reach for hope through veils of pain, but find the storm's relentless rain. The mirror shows a face I've lost, drowned beneath the tempest cost. Each breath a battle, each step unsure, in a war I cannot cure. This heart, it bleeds in endless night, chasing dawn that hides from sight. A hollow chamber lost and cold, where love once lived, now tales untold. No bandage can this soul conceal the ache of a heart that won't heal. Still this heart beats through the pain, a fragile flame in pouring rain. Those shattered pieces never realign. I hold the fragments as mine. The wounds remain, the tears reveal the truth of a heart that won't heal. The ache remains forever real. Whispers crawl beneath the midnight skin, a nameless trace where light grew thin. Fragments fall like rain on broken glass, echoes of a time that couldn't last. Fingers reach for ghosts that never stay, lost in the silence of yesterday. These nameless memories bleed in quiet rain, filling hollow spaces with whispered pain. A shadowed song that plays beneath the scars, a fading in the dark, but never far. rise like storms without a sky to find, drifting through the corners of my mind. Words unspoken, held beneath the skin, a fading fire that burns within. Fingers reach for ghosts that never stay, lost in the silence of yesterday. These nameless memories bleed in quiet rain, filling hollow spaces with whispered pain. A shadowed song that plays beneath the scars, fading in the dark, but never far. These nameless memories bleed in quiet rain, filling hollow spaces with whispered pain. A shadowed song that plays beneath the scars, fading in the dark, but never far. I walk a path your footsteps made, ghosts of you in every shade, a silhouette that haunts my days. Where light once danced, now shadows blaze. Tried to break free, but chains remain. Your whisper echoes in my veins. Living in your shadow's wake, a heart that's caught too tight to break. Fighting through the endless night, chasing dawn beyond your light. You're the storm that never fades, the ghost inside that haunts my days. Your name's a wound I never heal, a secret pain too deep to steal. I bleed in silence, speak in tears, caught between hope and buried fears. I'm reaching out, but grasping air, lost in echoes of despair. Living in your shadow's wake, a heart that's caught too tight to break. Fighting through the endless night, chasing dawn beyond your light. You're the storm still here beneath your shadows sway. The ink still bleeds on pages torn, a story caught in a ghostly storm. Words unspoken, shadows cast, echoes of a love that couldn't last. You haunt the corners of my restless mind, like whispered secrets left behind. The clock ticks slow on broken time, holding on to what's no longer mine. These unfinished tales we wrote in pain, fighting shadows in the pouring rain. I'm lost inside a faded frame where your voice calls, but I can't change the game. Still searching for a way to mend the story that refuses to end. I walk the ruins of our yesterday, where silence screams what words betray. Your silhouette in the fading light, dancing just beyond my sight. Promises like glass, they break and fall, scattered memories down the hall. I reach for you through empty space, but find only a cold embrace. These unfinished tales we wrote in pain, fighting shadows in the pouring rain. I'm lost inside a fading frame where your voice calls, but I can't change the game. Still searching for a way to mend the story that refuses to end. Still drawing breath between the living and the death. I hold the chapters torn apart, a fragile book of a broken heart. These unfinished tales I'll carry on till the last word is finally gone. But until then, I'll wear this pain, the story that scars that no one sees, 1,000 nights beneath the weight, but still I hold the flame I chase. Broken glass beneath my feet, but I won't let this heart retreat. like broken glass, 1,000 shards where sunlight passed. Your memories a fading flame that burns in silence, calls my name. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but every shadow's by my side. This heart won't mend, it's torn and torn, a battlefield that's never won. I bleed in silence, scream inside, a soul that's lost but won't subside. No bound to heal, no hands to hold, just scars that whisper tales untold. Your ghost still dances in my veins, a haunting song that knows no change. I chase the dawn through endless night, but every step just fades from sight. I grasp for hope through tangled dreams, but nothing's ever as it seems. This heart won't mend, it's torn and torn, a battlefield that's never won. I bleed in silence, scream inside, a soul that's lost but won't subside. No bone to heal, no hands to hold, just scars that whisper tales untold. This heart won't mend, it's torn and torn, a battlefield that's never won. I bleed in silence, scream inside, a soul that's lost but won't subside. No bound to heal, no hands to hold, just scars that whisper tales untold. Still broken, still burning, still standing on the edge of dawn. The shadows stretch where your arms once lay, a cold reminder of the words we never say. Fingers slip like smoke through cracked glass, a fragile moment that shattered too fast. If I could rewind the broken time, hold you close beneath the fading light, I regret the silence, the hands that didn't stay, the warmth I let slip as you slipped away. If I'd held you longer, could I steal the pain sweet song hanging everywhere. The space between us, a hollow refrain, where love's last echo whispers your name. If I could rewind the broken time, hold you close beneath the fading light. I regret the silence, the hands that didn't stay, the warmth I let slip as you slipped away. If I'd held you longer, could I steal the pain, or would the night still echo your I regret the silence, the hands that didn't stay, the warmth I let slip as you slipped away. If I'd held you longer, could I steal the pain, or would the night still echo your name? There was a flame that danced in your eyes, and burning through the midnight's veil. But shadows crept soft as a lie, and whispered secrets where light failed. I chased the echoes down cold halls where your warmth dissolved in black. A ghostly touch, a fading call, love's color bled, never coming back. Love swallowed by the dark, drowned beneath the silent scars. We were stars caught in a blackened sky, falling slow, no wings to fly. Words like ashes fall from your lips, fractured promises turn to dust. I trace the scars, the cracks, the slips in a love that crumbled in mistrust. The night devours what day once knew, a whispered name lost in the void. I'm tethered to a fading hue of love the darkness destroyed. Love swallowed by the dark, drowned beneath the silent scars. We were stars caught in a blackened sky, falling slow, no wings to fly. Love swallowed by the dark. lost in shadow. Love swallowed by the dawn.